I'm sorry if I accidentally lip smack, just a little after edit. Hey, yeah, you're listening right now to the creator of this video. Well, I'm not the creator of this video, I mean I recorded with Bandicam and all that stuff. Let's just get to the point, and I'll try and explain it as good as I can, because I'm not good at explaining stuff, but I'll try it. So, the first thing is references. Sometimes you can just go on and draw something. Sometimes you're really unsure and don't know what to do or how to draw it. That's exactly why you get references. References help you to visualize, well, to look at it and then to get it. Like, let's just say you're having trouble drawing hair, and you'll just look at some references of a real human being and maybe it could help you. Of course, it's not always the instance, but you've got to try your best at getting it, because it's really hard to start drawing, really, and after some time you'll learn more stuff. You just have to believe in yourself and try to draw everything you can. But not always is everything working, so use references so you can work more easily and more efficiently. I saved myself some time with references, and I took way too much time, like somewhere 3 hours for making this. I mean, sure, it's actually not too slow or fast, but sometimes I can make stuff in 30 minutes if I really want to. But yeah, this will be the first thing. Now, the second thing is the anatomy. So, if you get yourself a reference, you can easily look at it, but you'll think to yourself, oh man, how do I draw this? Like glove folds or something else that is really a little bit complicated and maybe even hard for you to do. So, you basically have to practice. A lot of people say that, and of course, after like, I don't know, 3 days of practice, you definitely won't be like super better, except you like use tutorials or look at some helping guides that could help you understand better what happens. There is for shading. There is an anatomy behind it too. So different light means different shading. The human anatomy is a little bit complicated too. I mean, we are all just like dark and squishy inside of us all. But outside we look a little bit different. We have really sometimes weird stuff, like maybe a third leg or somebody has grown together, like that exists. And I'm not joking, that really exists. But you have to look at some instances too. There are different kinds of people, and everybody is unique in every other way. So there's always, let's just say, a different head, a different shape form, different noses, or different hands. Some are bony, some are thick and squishy. Some are soft, some are hard. And even a nose can be a little bit stubby or a little bit really round and almost no edge possible to see. So just maybe try to make a portrait of yourself as a practice, or use somebody else who you think you could make. So try to do it. There's always hope for that. Practicing will help you learn more. Now, you've gotta always practice for a reason. There is always a reason to practice, and there's always a place to practice for. You suck at drawing hands? Then start training on it. Every single day, at least try it one time. You suck at hair? Try to make it. You want to improve animation? Then try to animate something every day. Make a doodle animation, anything. Just doodle away what you want. Just practice on anything. On objects, humans. Heck, you could even go for anthropomorphic animals or fairies. go with what you need to practice the most on. I'm no exception, and I need to practice a lot more on realistic posing. And also practice on how shading and lighting works. I can make a separate video to that too if you wish. There is one DeviantArt account that has some really good references. It's called Senshi Stock, and I'll just just show a few of their deviations in quotation marks. Well, they have basically a lot of references for you to look at on how poses work or how something could happen. I mean, there are bow poses or gun poses. There are also poses about Sailor Scouts, if I'm sure. There's a lot of stuff, and I actually went to that account and actually got a lot of references of that. But make sure to credit them if you draw something, or show them the deviations. It says in their profile too, or their Deviant ID. So make sure to look up good references and not forget to practice. These are 2 points that are now something that you could talk about, but on the third point, I'm gonna draw myself some stuff because I'm not myself a master of drawing. Well, now comes point. So yeah, right now we're going to expressions on point 3 that I'm drawing right now. This is a little bit newer because we recording of speed painting with the Tails the Fox 14 mascot. It was a little bit older, somewhere a month ago, even on February. This is right now on March the 6th, and yeah, I'm trying to draw chins. It's hard. So the angry expression requires a little bit more, well, aggressive feeling. So more lines. On Sleepy you just have to make a confused look and just try to mimic how you feel when you're tired. I mean, you could fall like you feel like falling, or you could just think that you're dreamy. That would be something else. A tip on the legs is 2 lines and 2 bows. I'll mark it in a moment. Yeah, right there. There you can see that the bow and the line pretty much make the leg. That's it for the limbs and expressions, and right now I'm trying to kind of show how to use reference. It's really easy. You just have to look and then sketch out. The legs will look wrong, I know, and I won't be original to the pose, but still, it is something a little bit similar. This is just an example of how to use a reference. I just mimicked a pose of the Senshi stock model. Like I said, there's a link in the description for the reference material that I used here. Made the head a little bit bigger because, well, according to her body, she should look a little bit bigger. You should not make anime eyes like I do, because I'm a silly. You should try to make realistic eyes. It's pretty much do these tear thingies, then get the oval shape. The nose right here is just a bow that you could make for a simple one, but a realistic one that would be a little bit better looking. Also, I'm drawing right now for his side, so this is a bad example, but I corrected it then. You can see right now. And I'm doing the ear. So pretty much the ear has a Y, epsilon, or how you call it on English, and it has turned around 3 and more. So yeah, while I'm drawing the hood here, I'm just drawing steps. You can pause the recording of me. I just then shaded a bit, and I just added some weird effect because, well, I just wanted to show off probably. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do effects. Just add different layers. And I'm a really edgy kid, so I love to make tears, and I always draw stuff like that. And then I tried to make luminosity again, but I suck at it because somehow for the time I don't get how to use it. I always used it like 2 years already, but now I don't know it. And here's another part of expressions that I cut in. I remade them, so here they are. It's just a bored or normal expression right now that I'm making. It's just something very basic, and if the character will look down with a bored look, it will be just more looking alive. I'm just trying to make expressions that look really alive, like right here. Just try to do a really happy face and ultra happy. I kinda tried making a really happy one where it really shows off the gums and that you're like really super happy. Thank you so much for watching this, and goodbye.